Acid ate right through the lock. Look, there's more of it on the floor.
Dripping acid.
He ran that way, toward the old ruins?
Right. So if that's north, that means... Wait, that's not right. Oh, more was mercy. A little help, anyone?
almost knocked me over. How rude.
He attacked this legionnaire and ran into the ruins of the old city.
You're persistent, I'll give you that. All right, let's chat. Do you make it a habit to read other people's mail? That letter is personal and private, full of sensitive information. Well, aren't you a fast reader? If you chased after me because of something Council Van Dacia told you, well, he lied. If the Dark Brotherhood sets out to kill you, you're dead. We don't make mistakes. I haven't killed anyone. Not recently, anyway. And if you're talking about our calling card, anyone can dip their palm in black ink and slap it on a sheet of parchment. Look, we received no contracts. I'm here on different business. Good question. If you figure it out, let me know. I certainly owe someone for the bruises the Councilor's guards gave me. Now, as much fun as this has been, I really do need to get back to my daring escape. Best of luck with your... tempting, but no. I detest so-called places of justice.
Is there something I can do? How can I help?
So, the mercenary from Leowin has returned. Tell me, were you able to capture the assassin? Or perhaps you killed him in battle once you caught up to him? Allow me to peruse the document, if you will. Proof positive that the Dark Brotherhood is in Blackwood. We must find this sanctuary. What did you expect? Such lies fall from his lips like rain from the sky on a stormy day. Villains never freely admit their guilt. The evidence is right here in this letter. Meet me and Leowin. What? Oh, my personal guard are nearby, and these legionnaires are sufficient. You need not be concerned. As for Keshu, she had business to attend to. Gideon business. I saw no reason.
There's something wonderful about wandering.
Dark Brotherhood. They must be driven out of Blackwood.
I still can't figure out why they would be targeting us, Vandacia.
Eliminate the threat first. Then we can seek answers.
All of the remaining counselors in Blackwood are gathered here in the castle. Valeria, Vandacia, and myself. While we await the arrival of the scribe I sent for, tell me what you uncovered in Gideon. I'm not sure I agree with Vandacia's assessment. Yes, I remember reports of their presence early in Morikar's reign, but they were driven out. The assassins must see this as the perfect opportunity to reclaim their... Vandacia, Valeria, and I were just discussing that. We think Leovic had each of the counselors unknowingly working on a different aspect of the Ambitions project. They each had access to a piece of the puzzle, but no one but Leovic knew everything. That's our prevailing theory. If the counselors ever came together to compare notes, the truth of the Ambitions would be revealed. To stop that from happening, the Dark Brotherhood was sent to kill my colleagues. Indeed. Very curious. Still, I'm hesitant to take the word of an admitted killer at face value. Not with so much at stake. Jyrix and Sophis' documents contain information written in Imperial code. Until we know more, I'm not prepared to engage in an all-out war with the Dark Brotherhood.
I'm off duty. Bother someone else.
My hands won't stop shaking.
Hey, partner! Over here! All right, you heard Leviticus. Time to get back to work. While the counselors stay safe in Leowyn Castle and wait for the scribe to arrive, we need to find out what the Dark Brotherhood is actually up to. Show me that letter you found in Gideon. All right, you heard Leviticus. Time to get back to work. While the counselors stay safe in Leowyn Castle and wait for the scribe to arrive, we need to find out... Yeah, these are definitely orders. It mentions Blood Run Cave. That's northeast of Leowyn, toward the edge of Blackwood territory. Well, of course it does. Nothing has been easy since I found that strange book and started chasing down Leovic's secret. Well, are you still interested in solving the mystery of the Ambitions? Will you come with me to Blood Run Cave? The counselors should be safe, so meet me at Blood Run Cave. We need to determine if the Dark Brotherhood is behind the murders or not. Either way, that sanctuary is a threat to Blackwood. I just hope I don't have another one of those waking visions. Remember back at Fort Blueblood when we found the murdered servant? I had a vision of a shadowy figure. It was a robed and hooded cultist. Order of the Waking Flame, I think. It was brief and powerful, over in a moment. What else could it be? The book seems very old, and it's written in a language we can't read. Just carrying it around... I don't know. I'm an archer, not a Daedric scholar or anything. I don't think I should let the Order of the Waking Flame get their hands on it, though. And maybe one of these visions, if I have any more, will actually... No, but that last vision I had was clearly a warning about the cult leader, whoever they are. They're powerful and evil. So, I'll meet you at Blood Run Cave.
You made the right call, Leviticus. We won't be safe until the Dark Brotherhood is driven out of Blackwood.
have brought more of those tonics up high Alpha South.
Taking longer than I'd planned.
Over here. Rockgrove begs for your aid.
Azura, by Azura, by Azura! I can't believe this! Is it really you?
Let's ride.
Never lose a bet to a performer.
You've got a knack for stumbling across those things. Nobody ever drowned in sweat.
I must know where you got that outfit. Oh, no, that would be foolish in these circumstances, as I am pressed for time. Perhaps you can offer me some advice instead?
I admit it's quite a story, but I know the difference between a tall tale and a large problem. I'll help however I can.
I shudder to think what your elven circus would consider far-fetched. I'm not so sure I believe it myself.
Reachmen say that fires are only dangerous when they get bored. That's why we tell them stories and what...
Greetings, traveler. If you've come to witness the marvels and mysteries of our troupe, there's a more sinister mischief in Farmer's Nook than the sort the House of Reveries trades in. I hear of townsfolk disappearing, only to turn up and act oddly. None. That farmer Hesef said his sister was among the afflicted, and she died recently. At least he thought she died, but she left no corpse. I must clear the troops' name. With the locals wary as they are, though, I need help. And I can... Hesef mentioned that 2 of his neighbors also had loved ones vanish. Braden DeVoe and Jahuz. Any other day, I'd claim to be the lost princess of Piandania and regale you with tales of my exploits, but now's not... I've been greatly disappointed with how often I've got... theater, sleepy little...
So, working with the mummers. They may seem strange, but you're safer resting at their camp than at the inn. Not to say... folk have been going missing of late, including my sister, Seal. Never for long, a few days. Just enough to plant a worry before they wander back as if nothing happened. Weren't her memory. She could recall details down to where she last left the salt, but acted like she'd never... Can't say. Felt like she wanted to relive the past, good and bad. Don't know. Seal led me to our old swimming hole. Hadn't been... That's right.
Ah! Careful! You might have scared the mayor. Who are you? What do you want? You've come about Bugtail. I knew someone would, but my neighbors have kept their... Yes? Or rather, I fear I will share his fate. Bugtail rode out to deliver a horse despite my protest. The gelding returned. Dead? Or gone? For now. Even the horses could tell something was wrong with him. I fought with this one's reins as he groomed her, but she started and kicked Bugtail. I do not wish to speak of what has happened here, but I will. How many more will vanish and... in the far-off...
Did you need something?
We're out of meat and no hot meals. If those are luxuries to which you're accustomed, you can keep on moving and find another inn. What are you, some sort of adventurer? Yeah. Yeah, you look the part. Sorry I was short with you. Since Igman... Damned fool. He wanted to build a bonfire and drink the night away like we used to. Haven't seen Igman down mead like that since we were barely men. He lost his legs. Not so much of a scrap of clothing. Just black, tarry ashes. Never seen anything throw such a thick black smoke. But it didn't smell like you'd expect. Hair... I want to know what happened to my brother. Whether he's alive or truly dead. Even if the truth says...
Wait a moment, stranger. I need to speak with you. So you're the one's been asking questions about the people who've gone missing, then come back wrong?
I don't like involving strangers in our affairs, but my daughter's gone. Not the first time, or even the fourth, that Anise has run off, but... well, a few days ago, I punished her for neglecting her chores again. She must have snuck out in the night. I couldn't find hide nor hair of her in the morning. She hasn't been home since. I just want to know she's all right. I hate asking a stranger to do this, but no one else has the spine to leave the Nook right now. And I can't go traipsing after that rapscallion. Our house is just over there, on the west side of town. There may be something among Anise's things that points to... She doesn't want to live here in Farmer's Nook. It's not like sailing is days of rope burns and... Well, any luck, stranger? That's just some old handbill Anise had been hanging on to when Anise was what's...
Ah, you're off to find this Annie's girl. You've been gone for some time. You managed to persuade the locals to share their stories with you. Restless phantoms returning to say their last goodbyes before being spirited away once more? You and Hesef have been our only visitors at the camp. If Anise has only recently gone missing, there may still be a chance for us to find her before she becomes the latest victim in this ghost story. Do you have any leads? Seeking out a more comforting time, no doubt. Let's hope she hasn't escaped into the arms of a monster. I'll follow your lead. My expertise in stage combat won't do us much good, but I have a few other talents and tricks up my...
Right behind you, partner.
What a charming little fort.
Why,
Now
you
you've done it.
no-good thieving miscreant! That doesn't belong to you!
Seems our pirate raided the pantry before she left. She planned to be gone a while. Footprints coming here and heading somewhere else. I wonder what adventures this tiny sword has seen. A list of departures. Annie's had a mind to travel. I can picture our young heroine, wielding her imagination like a saber and cutting her way through all manner of adventure. I crave adventure and freedom. Play is my only escape. I come here to plan. I fantasize about leaving. Doubt holds me back. I need someone to believe. So often I'm alone. But today, I have a visitor. Someone I trust. I go with them. I've never been more excited. I believe I have thrust to the heart of the matter. Hear me out. Getting into character, you could say. Preparing for a part is all about understanding my role. How they think, how they feel. Anything and everything about who they are. I have always... She's young, or at least young at heart. She's unhappy with her life, but she feels trapped. She has a dream to follow, but she's too... One place to sleep, yet 2 mugs on the crate, both unfinished. And of course, 2 sets of footprints heading south, into the marsh. I don't know who Annie's met out here, but the clues suggest that she wasn't in danger. Yet. That might vary.
They made their choices. So be it.
The tracks lead to this ruin. There are bits of paper in this brazier, but this book is well worn, but hardly old. Given the subject matter, I'd wait. Despite the smell, I don't think that's a funerary urn. The ashes are too fresh. Well, this is troubling. I believe Annis came here and performed some sort of ritual, and not the sort conjured from an overactive imagination. Whoever she followed here convinced her to make an off. I'm certain that well-worn adventure book was a dear possession to Annis. She wouldn't have torn pages from it for a lark. Not yet, but I was a mage of great talent in a past life. If there's any clue relating to what is occurring in Farmer's Nook, I'll find it. If Annis does return to Farmer's Nook, be afraid.
Jeez. Everything all right?
You. Your mother's looked all over for you. Where have you been?
Ugh, I ran away again, all right? Just be glad I came back at all. What's the big deal? This is the 7th time I tried running away in 3 years. Why are they all gawping at me like they're afraid to blink? Do I know? No, I don't know you. Why do you care? And none of those people disappeared. They went after their dreams. They just didn't want anyone to miss them. It's why I'm here now. I didn't want the last time my mom saw me to be... What? No, it's not like they're buried in a crypt or anything. I'm just...
I hate to interrupt, but... May we have a word in private?
Well, she certainly acts like... Can't say for certain.
So, that's Annie's... How apropos, considering that little library. The shrine The ruin I spoke of is north of town, not too far. We have reason to suspect that Anise is somehow in... This looks right. After you. Adventurers first.
Stand back, you swab! You cannot board this vessel
Look
until you
out,
have
she's
satisfied me.
Mighty
the
Flicker?
mighty
From the
Flicker.
saga of Captain Wereshark? That I did not expect. I'm afraid I only have a cursory knowledge of the Captain Wereshark series. I find adventure stories rather shallow for a genre that professes to explore great depths. Try flipping through that book for inspiration. Or improvise. While that would make an extraordinary claim for the game of boasts, the mighty Flicker there is nothing more than an illusion. We don't. Trying to dispel or break it. No need to be so literal, love. It makes for dull lines. The book used in the ritual at that shrine earlier, the saga of Captain Wereshark. That should give you some insight into how the god...
Ha! Think you can sail with me, wee one? I've felled giants like trees. I've slapped a dragon around until it got down and licked my hand. I've kicked Molag Bal in the arse once, and he begged me to do it again. Ha ha! Answer me this. Why do we sail? Aye, what pirate lass hasn't appreciated a fine pile of gold? But no! What is booty without a crew to share it with? A thief... And there you have it. What worth is booty if it isn't earned? What is a battle if you don't cut a bloody swath through your enemies?
While that would make an We do. No need to be so literal, love.
Will the sea swallow you like so many others? The high seas run deeper than any river, filled with the blood of enemies. A challenge awaits you, sailor. Are you prepared to give our journey your all? Or will you wilt like a mushroom in summer? Tell me. I erect the spine of respect. I have fought countless monsters alongside the were-shark, yet none has ever bested me in battle, much to my regret. One day.
Think you have what it takes to join the were-shark's crew? I doubt it. So, you've impressed the big bear and the hard turtle. So what? I walk in the shadow and sleep in the trees. I drink snake venom and piss honeyed mead. I'm the baddest. You think I'd miss the conversation? With pirates? I once spent 2 years prowling the forest of lost leaves while speaking nary a word. You think? That's right, we're family. Every one of us, from the captain himself to the...
Your performance could have used more verve, but it seems the Guardians aren't judging on enthusiasm. Oriel above. It's Anise and all the others. They appear to be alive. Let's try waking them.
Yes. Bring Bugtail more sweet rolls.
Dare ye cross sabers with red Anise?
Gold. So much gold.
Oh, darling. That's lovely.
It's a dream. They're all dreaming. This is no normal sleep, but it's oddly benign for a curse. None of these people appear to be in distress. In fact, they seem to be dozing quite serenely. Some of them, not from the spell they're under, no. Though why they were made to sleep and what our mystery stranger intends for them is still... I believe so, but I'm not entirely certain we should. Right now, the spell isn't doing any harm, but now that you've rehearsed your role, let's cast you as a pirate in her fantasy. See if you can reach Anise within her dream. When you're ready, place a hand on Anis's forehead and start counting sails.
Look alive! The dead have come for us! Sailor! What are you doing wandering around? Get across that gangplank and take the fight to these damn Draugr! If you're worried about Captain Wereshark, don't be. I won't let a single one of those embalmed bastards past me! You mean Red Anis, the Crimson Shrike? Then you need to head to the thick of it, sailor. As soon as Prince Valker's crew below decks, of course. Searching for a way to break... You mean Red Anis?
If you came to help, you have my thanks. What did you... Stow it, sailor. With Prince Vogger dead, we need to find his treasure. Check his cabin, while I search the rest of the... That's it then? Well, let's have a look. Prince Vogger's treasure was a book. Didn't know old Deadeyes could read. Well, let's get it back to Captain Wereshark. Maybe it'll... Red Anise to you, Swabby. This book, this is about Captain Wereshark and Flicka and the... I remember it now. I remember it all. Damn it, Cress. You said I could finally escape, and no one would come for me. They wouldn't even know I was gone. Cress said that they would make it so I could finally live out. I know. It was too perfect. I knew it was too perfect. Dreams don't last. That's why they're... I just want to celebrate victory with the captain once before this is all over. Maybe... Please. I can tell you about Cress when we're back in the ruin.
You're awake! Good. It's been a while since I've worked any magic that didn't involve sleight of hand. Anis is still soundly asleep. Could you not get through? So, she stepped right into the story that's inspired her since she was... You're telling me this crest didn't take her place? They traded for it? And not just her, but everyone here. The deal they made isn't so harmless as... Here we go. Pray that a rude awakening is the worst they have to suffer. It's ready. Wake Anise, and the curse will break.
Farewell, Captain.
No.
All right, so we're awake. Dreams shattered. A life of brooms and boredom ahead. Happy now? Cress is different. They looked like Bugtail when they approached me, but his clothes were covered in ink and he seemed unwell. They confessed that they weren't... Cress didn't look suspicious to me, just sad, vulnerable. They said they screwed up again. I think they were running away too, from a life they didn't want to go back to. You know how many times I tried to do that? But I could never just leave my mom behind. Mother? I'm sorry.
Where are we? Some kind of tomb? Where's my treasure? Last I remember, I was in my treasure room. Wait, so this is real? The dream is gone? My treasure's gone? Why would you do that? Why would he think I'm dead? That's not what Cress promised. He said he'd just be me. He even agreed to do my chores. Was that all a bunch of hogwash? Heck of a way to go. Wait, is Cress dead then? Damn it.
How could you do this? How could you wake me? Cress said I would live in that dream forever. It was a damned sight better than this. I had a castle, servants, suitors hanging off my every word. I had everything I ever wanted. You don't... Hesef? Hesef seems happy with his plow and his pigs. He's a grown man, and more capable than I am at fending for himself. He doesn't need me. Dead? Oh, Hesef, I never wanted that. I suppose...
So delicious, so moist, and rich and warm. So much the sweet rolls. The most delicious, moist, warm, fragrant sweet rolls to... Yes! What else? So he could...
Much as I love a happy ending, we haven't quite reached the conclusion just yet. You should speak to Anice's mother about the imposter. We mustn't let Cress escape. It could be that the two spells were mingling. That's not something seen often. Or perhaps it's simply that this Cress person was also inspired by... Why indeed? It's easy to guess what motivated these people to pursue their wildest dreams. But the work... That's the rub, isn't it? Dream... They have a look. With the help and support of those who love them, one can...
It was nice, you know, but I'm sorry this...
Oh, thank you for finding my girl. I'd never imagined she'd have gone to such lengths to get away from here. I followed you. I was glad to see Anise back in town, but I knew deep down that wasn't my girl, and watching her act the part back at the Happy Crow, I told Brayden he could put whatever she liked on my tab if it kept her occupied. If you wish to find...
We will trust Mile to see these people safely back to town. You and I should find Cress at once.
Hey, you! Have you seen Anise? Have you seen Anise? She ran off. I knew... Mile asked me to keep the girl occupied, so I kept her mug full, and... They were playing cards when she just bolted out of her chair like a snake bit her and ran out the door. Hold on, real Anise? Who was it we...
You're the one I don't know. Why are you here? I didn't run away again, I promise. Excuse me? You don't even know me. I am Anise. I can prove it. Ask me anything. I'm her twin sister. I can't be Anise anymore. I know. Maybe I could be someone...
Enough of this charade, Cress. Off with your false face.
What are you...
You're a Daedra?
Wait! Don't hurt me. I didn't do anything. I just gave them what they wanted. I just want to live, like you. I'm so tired of watching. I don't want to go back. Don't make me go back. To the unbound library of the one who knows. To record what was observed. That is our purpose. To watch your lives and ink the details down. Day in, day out. Always the same. They know it too. The people here. That's why I kept getting it wrong. Being a person. Despite all I knew, I kept making mistakes. Bad, painful mistakes I couldn't undo. So I had to try again. And again. Life is hard, but that makes it interesting. Please, yes, please. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. I won't cause any more trouble.
So, this pitiable creature wants to escape its lot in life too. Even when a hopeful becomes a player in the House of Reveries, they cast off their old identity and assume their new role. Misguided as Cress was, I don't believe they acted in malice. There aren't many stories of compassionate Daedra. It may fly in the face of common sense, but I think Cress might have the makings of a fine player. They're a bit unrefined, but taking on a new role seems to come naturally, and they'll never forget their lines. I could sponsor them to the house. I thought so, and my eye for talent is one of the best among the players. By the time Cress presents themselves, all's well that ends well, as they... All right, Cress. I have a deal for you.
Does this mean I can stay?
No, not in Farmer's Nook, anyway.
Does it mean I don't have to go back to the library?
Yes,
and you will get to live a great many incredible lives.
I can? What do you need me to do?
Watch and learn. You're going to be my apprentice. Now, let's get you a mask. Now, if you're going to be a proper hopeful, I'm going to need you to take a form similar to one of my players. Can you do that?
Oh, yes. With your help, that will be easy. How is it?
certainty. You look quite capable. Might I be able... I belong to the clutch of... Yes. When I arrived here, he had already raised the remains of... Time is a force of change. We should hurry.
Glad you made it. I wasn't looking forward to going much deeper without you. So this is Blood Run Cave, huh? Creepy. You go on ahead. I'll follow behind you. Make sure nothing tries to ambush us. I'll catch up. Check the letter you found. It said something about a door located deeper inside the cave.
Tuma Mazath already uncovered the remains. Quickly, destroy them. The peace of destruction.
That's overweight, I suppose.
Tuma Mazath will not have these remains. May these bones find the emptiness of the void.
Oblivion, take you! courage brings victory.
The skull of this shadow scale is missing. I think I know why. All that is created must eventually be destroyed, and then renewed. The cycle is unbroken.
Steady there! Deep breaths!
If I am correct, a ritual of... The skull must be here somewhere.
Don't think! Move!
It is done. Praise Sithis the Changer.
That creepy black door. That's gotta be the entrance to the Dark Brotherhood sanctuary. I doubt it's as simple as turning a knob, because that door doesn't have one. Let me see that letter you found again.
Gutted, untold danger, long trek, clear out.
Ah! Here it is. And remember, death. I don't know. Maybe it's a passphrase? I've read about things like... Go ahead. See if that passphrase opens the creepy black door.
still looking for your murderer? Well, you've come to the wrong place, my friends.
We found the Black Hands beside every body.
Must I say it again?
Books
Brotherhood
and
has been
whetstones
set up
that
to take the
sharpen
blame.
mind and allow it to keep its edge.
You talked to the assassin.
Haven't we had this conversation already? The Dark Brotherhood didn't murder those counselors. I have no quarrel with you, and you none with me. Leowyn demands, does it? Very well. This sanctuary belongs to the Dark Brotherhood. Obviously some enemy of the counselors who wants to confuse you, throw suspicion on the Dark Brotherhood, keep you chasing after shadows while they... Now what? Cultists, portaling in. Quickly, secure the sanctuary.
That's the Order of the Waking Flame. What are they doing here? Come on, we need to figure out what's going on. This can't be a coincidence. Did the Waking Flame cultists follow us here? The Waking Flame is definitely trying to occupy this sanctuary. But why?
Fall back! Close the portals! Warn the High Priest!
Oh, I think not. All right. What were we discussing before they so rudely... I assume this will satisfy your masters in Leowyn. The Dark Brotherhood is not your enemy. Seems to me the cultists didn't want you talking. Opportunity and motive.
Stay with the assassin. I'll inform Captain Rianne and Counselor Leviticus about the cultists.
Alien ruin. Not the worst place for a Daedric cult to hide out. Let's look around. Oh, looks like I'm not the only one who leaves important papers lying. Their high priest actually ordered them to kill us.
No remorse!
That amulet looks important. Better hang on to that. close approximation of our calling card, but... So the Order of the Waking Flame killed your counselors and placed the blame on the Dark Brotherhood. Then their High Priest sent his followers to kill us. Care to enlighten me as to what this is actually? All this fuss and bother over an old Imperial secret? Obviously the cult has someone watching you. They knew exactly when to attack, certain we'd all be in the Sanctuary. Plus... I'm not suggesting anything. Just following... Let's see if something deeper inside this ruin points us to the identity of the cult's High Priest. Figure out... Because I owe them for besmirching... No. The Order suggests... This door looks impressive. Let's see what's on the other side. Over here. Voices.
We failed to kill all the assassins, and the Wood Elf and the mercenary are still alive.
Yes. The High Priest isn't going to be happy about that, but we retrieved the cache hidden in the old sanctuary.
With the contents of the cache, the High Priest should be able to determine where to find the first ambition.
Agreed. And we will soon have the location of another one of the ambitions. As just another Imperial counselor, the High Priest has them all fooled.
Now that's something new. What do you think? Sometimes listening provides the answers we seek. It seems their High Priest is actually one of your counselors. That explains how they knew your movements. I'd rather not know any more about this damn secret. It's cursed. But did you see how they opened that portal? Keep looking. We need to find a pedestal like the one those cultists used. That pedestal looks promising. Let's talk before you try to open a portal. This may work. It may not. We may open a portal that takes us to the cultists, or... It looked to me like the cultists used their amulet on the pedestal and opened a portal. Examine the pedestal and see if there's a place to fit the amulet. Well, we have a portal. Now to find out if leaping into it turns out to be a good or bad idea. Well, this is interesting. Let's look around. We're too late. The location of the ambition was sent to the High Priest. What was that about an attack on Leowin Castle? Vandacia is... So, now I know who needs to die for this grave insult to the Dark Brother. They got what they were after. And now they're sending their forces to kill the rest of the camp. And Vandacia... I'm going to stick around and deal with a few more of these waking flames. I'm an assassin. That portal should take you back toward the exit. Or to some terrible plane of oblivion.
Huzzah! Let's go! Fight through it!
happens. The battle is won.
All right, so how much trouble are you in? Let's ride! Off we go! Change of plans? Tired of walking anyway. Let's not get separated. I'd rather not be alone in this place.
The shadow scales. Indeed, you're before, and to you.
problem, Sarah?
Get those doors open. We need to get to the counselors.
They're barred from the other side.
Mercenary, you've returned. Everly's attempting to breach the barracks. Go! The Waking Flame cultists created a distraction. And like raw recruits, both Everly and I fell for it. As soon as I'm not sure. By the time we realized the distraction was nothing more than a ruse, the cultists had locked... What? Are you certain? Vondacia has served Blackwood in the Empire...
Steady. Wait for it. Now we can go in. Let's... Oh, you're here. Oh, thank Ifra you're back. Captain Rian and I, they tricked us, lured us out of the castle. Vandacia, that traitor. Yes, the barracks... Hurry! We need to reach the counselors. that he's in charge of these fanatics. They're coming for us. Is that the last of them? Oh, thank feck.
Vendacia, how could you?
Valeria, with everything at stake, how could I not?
Councilor Valeria! No! Baragon? When did you get here?
I came as soon as word arrived from Councillor Leviticus. I was with him when the cultists attacked, but we got separated.
We have to find Leviticus. Come with us, brother. We need to stick together.
Whew, that was a bit of a warm-up.
Eat arrows, you rotters!
You lead.
If it helps, I'm scared too.
Something you needed to... I like reading too, you know. If you ever need an excuse to get me something. Mother Morrowind has her eye on you.
Counselor Valeria. She's dead. We have to keep looking for Leviticus.
Vandacia, you traitor.
I will finish what the Longhouse Emperors started, Leviticus. I will set loose the power of the four ambitions. Lord Dagon, hear your high priest. Send forth a champion to destroy these men.
Kill it! Kill it!
And obey. Death to the mortals.
Don't worry about me. Deal with that creature.
Counselor Leviticus, you're alive. Let me get you out of here and somewhere safe.
Vandacia. The bastard fooled us all.
Friend of my sister.
Wait to take
Come,
a load off
speak
at
with
the
me.
inn.
Despite the gravity of the situation, you should know that I'm not sure. Argo, let Counselor Leviticus know. Isn't the... I imagine...
Vandacia will pay.
Vandacia.
Counselor
A
Leviticus,
hive.
you need to
Yes,
rest.
of course. The sanctuary. It's worse than that. Ojel Bak. If the term leads us to the vault, so be it. All we can do is follow the clues we've been given. Talk to Keshu the Blackfin. If anyone can help us navigate the wilds of Blackwood, it's Governor Keshu.
Damn. I can't... All right, we have a plan. All right, we have a... So, no, Governor... We'll meet up in Gideon. We can talk to Governor Keshu there.
Can you believe it? Dragons in your own homeland. What are you going to do? Do you know
Stop,
how long
citizen.
I've been looking for you?
Hope we find something interesting today.
It is a small
Maybe they should try that.
Stop a moment, please.
Do you know how long I've been looking for you?